Spas Etc. is excited to introduce the addition of the Master Spas line, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas and swim spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools and saunas. Come check out the outstanding lineup of Master Spas at Spas Etc.
full-service financial plan, or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Right bank can be transformative for your small business. The best bank for your business will offer competitive fees and so much more. At BNC National Bank, our team is proud to offer you a helpful, supportive, above and beyond banking relationship. Starting to stress about the complexities of qualifying for a small business loan? BNC can guide you through the process with much less stress and likely far more success. Speak to one of our team members today. Member FDIC.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
When property owners in Bismarck and Minot seek transformation, ServPro's construction program brings both vision and precision. From that very first hammer strike to the final touch of paint, our dedication remains unwavering. It's not just about remodeling, it's about legacy. In Minot and Bismarck, ServPro is your partner in transformation. We don't just build back, we elevate every space.
Great news! offers. If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealership.
You worked hard, saved well, and invested wisely. Whether it's paying for a child's education, taking the family trip you've dreamed of, giving back to the community, or funding a confident retirement, we can help you reach your goals. We are passionate about helping you make smart decisions about your spending and saving so you can feel confident about the future while enjoying life today. Together, we can design a personalized plan that takes into account your short and long-term needs and wants, but is flexible enough to adjust as your life changes.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
It's time to begin another new season of basketball here in the state of North Dakota. Division A and Division B boys get their season started tonight on a Friday night in North Dakota. And for Turtle Mountain, it's up here against a AA opponent, the Minot North Sentinels. The first matchup with both teams being varsity programs this season tonight on the PSP Network. This is the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show with timely services that won't slow you down and no appointment needed to stay in your car and drive through oil change service. They'll take about 15 minutes at any of their locations in Minot or Bismarck. Also find out more of what they do online at VIOC.com. Alongside Bryce Gutnick, I'm Owen Patterson on the call for tonight's boys basketball matchup. The, second game of our very extended doubleheader between the Braves of Turtle Mountain and the Sentinels of Minot North. Again, it's the season opener for this Turtle Mountain team out of Division A's Region 3. Minot North coming off a tough loss in their first varsity game out at Grand Forks Red River, a tough opponent as well. Two first-year head coaches at the varsity level. For Minot North, it's Drew Hischlin, and for Turtle Mountain, it's DJ McGillis. There's a lot that we really don't know about these teams, a little bit that we can figure out, but honestly, tonight's game is going to be a big question mark in the result.
I'm really hoping, Owen, the other night we were here for the girls' game. If we can get about a half as good a ball game as we had on Tuesday, we are in for a real treat. Like you said, though, we got a lot of unknown in this game. I told you I tried to do some homework on both schools and such. There's a lot of unknown on the Turtle Mountain Braves side. We're gonna learn a lot here, though. They're playing a AA opponent, the Sentinels. This arena is buzzing. They are excited. Starting to pile up in here. We're in for a good night of hoops, Owen.
Yeah, we'll hear a little bit more about the Minot North side of things, talking with their head coach later on in this pregame show. We'll get to that after a commercial break coming up, but we want to remind you of the schedule this week on the PSP Network because we're getting into the really busy part of it tonight. A triple header, really a quadruple header of basketball tonight on the PSP Network. 3 games going on at the moment. Shiloh at Delax Burlington, an all single A matchup. Currently in the Linton shootout, the schedule has changed a little bit. Strasburg Zeeland taking on Glen Ellen Hebron at the moment, and then the late night game West Hope Newburgh, #1 in the state, against Division B's #10 Linton HMB Lions. And of course here in Minot with Turtle Mountain against Minot North. Come back tomorrow from Magic City Campus Gymnasium. That's actually a 2:30 start time between West Fargo Horace and Minot High. Boys hockey later on in the evening between Dickinson and Minot. Going to be a wild weekend on the PSP network here on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, look at our schedule. We got to get used to this. We're doing games every night. We're doing multiple games. We're having a great time doing it. We're excited to bring you the coverage tonight from Sentinel Arena here. Let's get going, Owen. I'm ready for some hoops.
Drew Hischlin joins us in the broadcast booth after this commercial break.
Jersey Mike slices your sub right in front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese, it has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah.
Order for Danny? Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Today, we deliver more wonderful birthdays at Trinity Health Family Birth Center. We offer all new private, family-centered suites. Our maternity team provides more personalized support, advanced care, and the reassurances of a NICU and a neonatologist on staff. Take a virtual tour at trinityhealth.org/Family Birth Center. Trinity Health, making more possible.
The dictionary defines community as a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck, because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
Property owners in Bismarck and Minot seek transformation. ServPro's construction program brings both vision and precision. From that very first hammer strike to the final touch of paint, our dedication remains unwavering. It's not just about remodeling, it's about legacy. In Minot and Bismarck, ServPro is your partner in transformation. We don't just build back, we elevate every space.
In the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show, joined now by the head varsity basketball coach of the Minot North Sentinels, Drew Hischlin. Coach, a team that not many have seen before, this Minot North Sentinels team, but you sure have over these last couple of years. What should we expect to see from the Sentinels, maybe as a team first, before the individuals?
Well, I think you're going to see us come out. We're going to play deep. We're going to play 9 guys. You're going to see lots of ball pressure. You're going to see guys getting on the floor, and I think you're going to see a team that works really hard. That plays up tempo and that people in Minot are going to really enjoy to watch.
As for some of those players to note ahead of this game, a few of them are not back from last year's JV team, but who is here? Even those coming in from Minot High's team a year ago that will play a part.
Yeah, so we're kind of a combination of, in Red River anyway, we had 5 seniors play, and then we had 4 underclassmen play. In terms of, who gets a lot of minutes, who's with the group last year, that would be Cameron Jazz. He started at the 5, kind of an undersized 5-man. Braden Blickery's been our leading scorer the last 2 years. He started, and then rotating off the bench was Josiah Jackinet, and then Traydon Bachmeyer, who's been our starting 5-man the last couple of years, a big physical presence inside.
Your opponent today, Turtle Mountain, a team you guys did play a year ago, but they look a lot different. New coaching staff, a couple of new pieces from there. Well, are you really watching the film on them, or more just building your own game plan around this one and moving forward in the season?
Yeah, of course, we watched the film from last year. I watched a couple other games as well, but they're going to be a different team with a different coach. We tried to predict some of the things that they'll do, but we're early in the year, so we're mostly concentrated on the things that we need to do as a team.
Yeah, still one more game until conference play opens up, but that WDA part of the schedule, that's going to be fun to look at and see where you guys kind of fit in. Where do you see Minot North really going this season?
Well, I mean, we're hoping to be competitive every night. A lot of things, kind of like what Coach Holman said with football is, we're going to compete and then we're going to see where we're at. One plus is that, like last year, we got to play in the JV schedule. Since there wasn't a varsity game, we got to play a lot of guys 2 halves instead of the normal 1 half. So we're hoping to come out and be competitive in every game that we play.
All right, thank you for joining us, Coach, and best of luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
Our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show continues after this break.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
An injury can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride.
Being in business for over 25 years, we've learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
We often think of frontiers as pages in a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
Some great school songs playing today in the Sentinel Arena ahead of a tip-off between Turtle Mountain and Minot North today on the PSP Network. Another reminder, this is the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. They know you're busy. That's why when you visit any of their service centers in Minot or Bismarck, they don't waste your time or their own. Valvoline Instant Oil Change technicians can typically perform a full-service oil change in about 15 minutes. Find out more what they do online at VIOC.com. It's time to turn our attention now to the keys to the game. Brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air. But for 25 years of experience as your heating and air experts and the factory authorized dealer for AeroSeal, there's no other choice to seal your heating and air game than with Northern Plains. Find them online at northern-plains.com. Well, how much more broad could we be in these keys to the game? Turtle Mountain bring the intensity, a team that really will kind of hang their hat or hope to hang their hat on their defense and their just effort they give in that full court press, which I don't know if you were with us for the end of that JV game, caused some problems for Minot North.
Yeah, you talked to Coach McGillis. First words out of his mouth is compete. It starts with the defense. It's the defensive side. They're really going to pride themselves on their ability to defend, to turn you over, cause some chaos. Look for that tonight from the Braves.
For the Minot North Sentinels, the first thing we kind of heard from Coach Hischlin today was we can't put the other team at the foul line as much as we did in that season opener against Grand Forks Red River. 27 team fouls in the game. Red River shot 35 free throws. Not a recipe for success when you're putting your opponent at the free throw line that much.
It's going to be me stating the obvious, Owen. You got to be able to guard without fouling. You got to move your feet. You got to keep that other team off the foul line. 35 attempts in that ball game. 24 makes. It's just that was your difference in that game. A game that Coach Hischlin really believed that Sentinels could have won, and they came up short. It's going to be a key factor tonight. Keep the Braves off the free throw line.
How about we take a look at the rankings here in Division A. Minot North not receiving votes in Division AA. Turtle Mountain isn't either, but it's the opening night of boys basketball in Division A and Division B. So here's how the media, at least, thinks it's going to pan out. Kindred, I mean, really no question there. They are the most talented team in Division A, probably could place in the state tournament in AA this season out east. Devils Lake, the defending champions, getting the respect they deserve for that season at number 2. And then 3 through 5, Shiloh Christian on the PSP Network tonight in Des Lacs Burlington, the Grafton Spoilers and Wahpeton Huskies. They're receiving votes. Killdeer 4 wins Des Lacs Burlington, and Stanley Division A is going to be a fun one to follow this year.
I'm going to say one thing. If you want to see something real cool, go to a Kindred basketball game, watch the warm-ups before the officials come out. It looks like a slam dunk contest, Owen, out there at Kindred. A lot of fun to watch that team warm up. Number 1 in the poll, going to be very dominant all year.
There's a name on that Kindred team, Brooks Baco. If you haven't heard that one, you might be living under a rock right now following high school basketball. Yeah, Kindred, a fun team there in Division A. But tying this to Turtle Mountain, the Division A team on the court tonight out of Region 3, a team that hasn't won more than 7 games recently as a WDA participant. Last year, 6-16 on the season with 3 regular season wins to close out the campaign. It seems that Turtle Mountain's always got close to getting over the top and getting postseason success. And this year, under Coach McGillis, kind of a wild card. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Wild card. We looked at some of the preseason ranking stuff with them. They're kind of middle of the pack when it comes to Region 3 there and in single A hoops. And we're going to learn something about the Braves tonight. They're going to educate us, see what they bring to the table. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, a lot of teams in Region 3 took a air quotes around it step back. You look at Botno, South Prairie Max, a team that finished in the Final Four there in Region 3. Stanley lost a little bit, but they still have a returning core this year. So Region 3, as long as you get in the top 3 by the end of the tournament, you still have a shot at state. That's what Turtle Mountain's going for. Minot North. Talked to Coach Hischelin there in that interview and asked him about the outlook this year in the WDA. What do you expect? What do you think's going to happen? What's your guys' goals? And he says just compete every game, and they did that against Red River, and they're really going to need to do that tonight against a high-effort, high-intensity Turtle Mountain team.
The gauntlet that is the WDA of AA hoops. Legacy, Bismarck High, Mandan, Dickinson. We had Minot High twice last week. We knew what they brought to the table. If I forgot to mention someone, no disrespect, top to bottom, the WDA is going to be a bloodbath, Owen.
That does it for our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. It's time for the national anthem, and we have tip-off coming up next on the PSP Network.
For our national anthem. Tonight's national anthem will be performed by Emma DeVries and Kaya Shell.
Last time you were certain that your bank had your back or would go the extra mile to give you the service and attention you need. Partnering with the right community bank can make all the difference. We like to think of a community bank as one that supports its local community. You need to know that whatever your financial future holds, your bank will be there to provide practical support. As a community bank, BNC National Bank will be there for whatever you need in the long haul. Reach out to our team today to learn more about how we're able to help you succeed. Member FDIC.
Starting at point guard, 5'11" senior, number 2, Davis.
Well, we're meeting the starters here at Sentinel Arena. I guess that's the new name that Bryce has given this place. Whether it's better than or worse than Sentinel Gymnasium, we'll find that out. Turtle Mountain's starting 5 in their season opener here in 2024-2025. The senior guard, we know he's going to be one of their most dependent on scorers. That's Cale Davis, who wears number 2. And then we have the sophomore forward Nehemiah Putra at 6'1". A lot of size for Division A and Division B, not necessarily for Division AA, but all starters 5'11", 2 6'1" for Turtle Mountain.
Yeah, and like you said, maybe we talked about the defensive end. They're going to have to compete defensively, really bring that intensity, cause some turnovers, try and make the Sentinels as uncomfortable as they can.
The rest of those starters, by the way, Landon Dakota, Asher Trottier, and Will Breland for first-year head coach DJ McGillis of Turtle Mountain. In the cheerleaders for Minot North at the moment, but then we'll get to the starters for the Sentinels. They're starting 5 tonight. Again, I mean, I was in attendance for one of those JV games last year against Watford City, and there is a lot of new pieces, even a lot of guys that are going to be missing. I guess, maybe most importantly this year, Christian Dedmond expected to be one of their top guys, but of course injured in the football season. They're going to be without his athleticism. Also 6'3", a 6'3" guard there in Christian Dedmond. The other one, the ultra-athletic John Williams III. But now we meet their starting lineup tonight. Caden Flavin, the senior guard, played a Minot High's varsity team a year ago. Senior transfer to Minot North. Braden Blickery, the junior guard, wears number 11. Tamari Carter, a senior, wears number 13. Cameron Jez, sophomore forward, stands 6'3" and wears number 20. And also in the starting lineup tonight, number 22, Caden Helm, the senior guard and forward, another guy standing 6'3" tall.
We talked to Drew Hischlin, Coach Hischlin before. Team that's going to go about 8 or 9 deep, and they're really going to use the bench some. Guy like Carson Sessi going to be off the bench. He started for Minot High a few times last season. Good defender, does the dirty work. I'm really excited to see Braden Blickery, a very gifted scorer, crafty in the lane, great shooter. This place is rocking, Owen. I'm excited here.
It is. It really is the loudest I think I've ever heard Minot North High School be. The volleyball or the JV game earlier today. It is time for high school basketball on the PSP Network. Helping us keep score tonight is BNC National Bank. Visit them online at bnc.bank. Turtle Mountain going left to right on your screen tonight in the maroon jerseys. White numbers and letters outlined in gold. Minot North from right to left in the home whites. Navy blue letters and numbers outlined in silver. There's the tip-off. It's controlled by Minot North, and we're underway with high school basketball on the PSP Network. Starts with a turnover by Minot North. Something they didn't do too much against Red River. That was the stat that wasn't totally out of control. But now on the defense, that's really where the pressure is.
Yeah, they're electing to go kind of a matchup full court press here to start for the Sentinels.
Turtle Mountain into their offense for the first time. Driving baseline was Dakota. Nice pass, but Putra couldn't get the finish. Thrown back in play off the leg of Cameron Jez. It'll stay with the Braves. 28 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound right to Putra. Nehemiah Putra with our first points today on the BNC National Bank scoreboard.
Great design on that out-of-bounds play. Finding Putra underneath. Easy one for the Braves.
In the lane, and 2 points for Cameron Jez.
It's the first time I've seen Cameron Jez. Thing that sticks out, the athletic ability.
A steal in the press and 2 easy points for Minot North. Tamari Carter with those. Sorry, that was number 50. Breland on the drive, gets blocked. Hacking at the basketball. Carter throws it up the court, but a foul is called on the Braves right around the middle of the hardwood.
If I'm Coach McGillis, hey, you didn't give up the layup there. You probably take the foul there. Don't want to give up an easy one there. It looked like Blickery was wide open underneath for an easy bucket. Probably take the foul in that situation.
Minot North in the lead for the first time today, 4-2. Jez faces up the defense. Handoff to Carter. Fakes left, goes right, has it poked free by Putra. Gathers it on the sideline. Jez crashes into the defense and gets called for the player control foul. Watch that one again on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay as Trottier takes the charge.
I thought it was maybe Davis.
Oh, it was?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Not to correct you, my friend, but
Oh, well, that
part
was
of
good.
the job
It
sometimes.
was obvious right there on the replay.
We got to give Davis some love there, giving up his body, taking the charge.
Another turnover by Turtle Mountain's offense. Blickery going all the way off the glass and in.
I just said it before this one started. Excited to see Blickery, kind of a scorer all around. That time getting in the lane in the finish.
Foul called there against the Sentinels. Goes against Tamari Carter, his first.
Kind of got a hectic pace to start this one. See how long this goes. They're really getting after it here tonight.
I think we kind of expected that, though.
Yeah, we did
Turtle
discuss.
Mountain thought maybe they would throw out the full court press. Instead, it's Minot North guarding the entire length of the floor. Pass out of bounds there from Davis. Turnover's the early issue here for Turtle Mountain. Can't finish possessions. Pass goes off of Davis and then off the hand of Blickery and out of bounds.
Yeah, that's kind of a tough play for the official to see there, but it did end up going off Blickery. Kind of got some sloppy play to start here. Let's see if these two teams can settle in.
What a drive there from Landon Dakota.
Strong finish by Dakota, getting in the lane, cutting the deficit to 4 for the Braves.
Another loose ball, but that leaves a wide open Sentinel, Caden Helm, underneath the basket.
Scrambling were the Braves defensively there. They find Helm for an easy one.
$15:30 to go in the first half. 8-4 lead for Minot North on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Stays here with the Braves. Substitution, Carson Sessing coming in for Minot North. Put up double figures in that game against Grand Forks Red River, did Sessing. 10 points, 4 boards. Also bringing Camden Offworth, who led the way with 15.
I'm a big Carson Sessing fan. He did a lot of things at Minot High. A lot of that dirty work. He's a grinder. He's going to work hard. He's going to defend. He's going to be up in your grill. Big Carson Sessing guy, Owen.
Tell you what, Turtle Mountain's made a high percentage of their shots. It's just a low percentage of their possessions have ended in field goal attempts.
Yeah, they're getting in the lane. They've got some good looks, but they got to secure the basketball, Owen. They got to take care of it.
Here's Offworth for Minot North's offense. Flavin, a quick pass here to Helm, who drives and draws the foul.
I like that from Helm. Be aggressive, get to the rack there. Got that early layup, making it a point to be aggressive. Try and get going early offensively in this one.
Braves go to their bench for the first time tonight. It's the senior Kenyon Gourneau who checks into the game, number 25. Inbounds pass right to Jez. Flavin one-on-one with Davis. Misses the shot. Rebound will be a jump ball. No, will be a foul called on Offworth reaching in.
I remember one thing about Caden Flavin, watching him play some hoops last year. The quickness. You saw it right there. His athletic ability, the quickness. He handles it so well. Got into the lane there, unable to finish, but so hard to keep in front of you as Caden Flavin.
Another wild pass from Cale Davis. Gives the ball back to Minot North, who only lead by 4 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. With the amount of turnovers they created, you'd think the margin might be a little bit bigger. Turtle Mountain's defense has been good through these first 3 minutes. Sessing was falling over and gets called for the travel.
We're kind of matching turnovers in this one. Obviously, Turtle Mountain hasn't played a game yet, so you're going to expect some of this, Owen. Kind of some sloppy play, some turnovers. Take you a while to get settled into the game.
Last touch there by Sessing of Minot North, so another inbounds from the sideline for Turtle Mountain. Just 5 seconds came off the shot clock.
kind of looking around. We got a lot of the Minot High team in attendance tonight. They're they're on checking it out.
Yeah, they have a while until they're back on the basketball court. Offensive rebound. The putback also missed by Breland. Sentinels rebound there for Offworth. Pushing the pace. 3 in transition for Blickery. Front iron, missed it. Davis with the rebound. He's going to throw it up to Gourneau. Gourneau lets the offense catch up. Davis driving, stops, middle of the floor. Breland, tough shot. Blickery with the block. Mentioned Traden Bachmeyer checked into the game for North. Got a jump ball here on the near sideline. It will go to Turtle Mountain.
Really like Davis. You see what he wants to do, Owen. He wants to get up and down the court, trying to generate some easy buckets for the Braves.
Today's broadcast of high school basketball on the PSP Network is brought to you by Minot State University, with more than 96% of recent Minot State grads employed or continuing their education. MSU grads get jobs, period. Be seen, be heard, be you at MSU. That's Minot State University. 8-4 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Minot North in the lead. Nobody scored in a really long time. Breland holding the ball there, and Turtle Mountain, their head coach, DJ McGillis, wants to draw up a new play. Has 22 on the shot clock when we return on the PSP Network.
Whether it's getting an education, making priceless memories, learning to play, playing to learn, or simply getting where you need to go, the team at Ackerman Estvold has been behind these projects and countless others, developing critical infrastructure, valuable spaces, and even some good old-fashioned fun. Entrusted with the things you know, but delivering more than you may realize. Ackerman Estvold, trusted for decades and decades to come.
Timeouts tonight on the PSP Network, brought to you by First International Bank and Trust, founded in 1910 and growing to serve rural and urban communities across North Dakota, Minnesota, South Dakota, and Arizona. Find them online at FIBT.com. The play drawn up. It's a little bit busted there by Minot North's defense. They eventually get the steal with Bachmeyer on the ground.
Sentinels with that zone look, causing another turnover. Defensive pressure has been elite to start here in this first few minutes.
Blickery finds Bachmeyer. Go to work, Traden.
Really good patience. The step through by Bachmeyer, extending the lead to 6 for the Sentinels.
5 buckets for the Sentinels tonight from 5 different players. A miss there by the Braves. 1 and done. Blickery on the fast break. Had it poke free. Open 3, and Offworth's going to take it. I got a good stat for you, Bryce, here as this one goes out of play. Offworth attempted 11 shots against Grand Forks Red River on Saturday, all of them from beyond the arc.
Shot it at a really good percentage, too, Owen. I believe you might want to check my math. I got 45.5.
That's it.
I still got it, Owen. I still got
5 for 11 from beyond the arc for Offworth. Hasn't shot a 2 yet this season. Breland pressured way beyond the three-point line by Josiah Jacquinette. Forces the steal. Tamari Carter running 2-on-2 here for Minot North. Going to take it himself. Nice finish there from Tamari Carter.
You see the athletic ability, the wingspan of Carter forcing that turnover. Coast-to-coast finish.
A lot of new bodies in the basketball game right now. Breland for 3.
Much needed for the Braves there. We talked about the turnovers. They've gotten some really good looks when they've controlled the basketball. A 3 there by Breland.
Of all the things that we weren't expecting or were expecting today, the first made three-point field goal comes almost 6 minutes into the basketball game.
Yeah, wide open look. Breland with the knockdown. Sentinels out in transition.
That one's going to be on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Flavin the assist to Carter. And now another steal for Minot North. 4-on-1 fast break. Jacquinette to Blickery. Breland calling for the foul. Here's that last bucket for Minot North on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay.
Well, Tamari Carter. I mean, the athletic ability is really jumping here. Just to see it in person, he looks terrific here. He loves to get out in transition. Finishes so well around the basket. 6 points early in this one.
Braden Blickery, 1 for 1 at the Surf Pro free throw line. 24/7 emergency service and trained technicians using advanced technology and specializing in fire and water cleanup and restoration at Surf Pro. Just one starter remains in the game right now for Turtle Mountain as they bring in Elias Grant and Shire Dakota into the game. Blickery up to 4 points now in the game, and the lead the largest been all night. 18-7 for the Sentinels. Blickery with the steal. Fights through the contact, mid-range in the lane, missed it, and then deflected the ball out of bounds. Off of Turtle Mountain.
If you're Coach Hishland, you gotta love the defensive pressure in this game, really starting to cause some havoc. The lead's extended to double digits in this one.
Timeout on the floor called by Turtle Mountain. They trail by 11 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can.
Samari Carter right there on your screen, impressing in the opening minutes. But how about off the inbounds pass? Braden Blickery from the corner.
First three for the Sentinels, just a little simple give and go. He's wide open in the corner.
Putra gets the defense out of position and drills that one from the free throw line. 21-9 lead for Minot North on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Blickery fakes the three this time, drives baseline, kick out. Carter now Flavin, step back threes up and in for Caden Flavin.
Really starting to click here offensively is the Sentinels. The ball movement really standing out to me, Owen. Unselfishness, give up the good shot for the great one. 15-point lead in this ball game for Minot North.
Don't show that Ryan Family Dealerships replay too many times. His foot may have been close to being on the line there for Flav. 24-9 lead. Inside of 11 minutes left in our first half. Sentinels passing the ball around their forward Cameron Jez, who checks back in the game. There they feed the post. Jez in the midst of four Braves defenders there, draws the foul.
The Braves kind of switching up their defensive look as well there, kind of going to a zone look. Have had real trouble containing the dribble drive of Minot North.
Cameron Jez at the Surf Pro free throw line, shooting two. Takes the first. Sentinels now 3 for 3 in the game. Well, this game will be played a little bit different for Turtle Mountain than the rest of their scheduled games. AA scoring rule or timing rules. Two 16-minute halves, or sorry, 18-minute halves they're going to be playing today, instead of the 4 8-minute quarters that Turtle Mountain will be playing in Division A. We saw Turtle Mountain play earlier in the week. I don't really think it mattered a whole lot to them in their 84-82 win here in Minot North.
No, it didn't bother them at all, and the girls handled it well. They really came and competed on Tuesday. See if the Braves have some type of answer here. The turnovers are really starting to mount up. See if they can get going offensively in this ball game.
The ball inbounded to Shire Dakota. Now back to the point guard, Cale Davis. Pull up, missed it. Mentioned him when we were going through the starting lineups. Cale Davis is one of their most dependent scorers from a year ago, and he's yet to get in the box score. Blickery from way downtown. He missed it. There's Davis with the rebound. Long pass up ahead. Wide open on the Hail Mary play to Kenyon Gorneau.
Gorneau's first bucket of the game. You've noticed that from Davis. He wants to run. He gets it. He's like, where you at? I'm going long. Finds Gourneau. Easy bucket. Got to have some easy buckets in this game. That was a big one for the Braves.
Kind of all started, though, with Blickery's long three. Turtle Mountain never really has to set up their defense. They already had guys back there. Foul's called on the Braves. That's their 5th of the half. Foul goes against Cale Davis. Sentinels will inbound underneath their own hoop. And they'll throw it almost out of bounds. It's thrown back into play. Turtle Mountain will take advantage of it all the way through the lane. Will Breland.
I like that move by Breland. I really thought he should have gave it up early. I always say, when you give it up early, you might get it back. Breland, the little kind of Euro step finish.
3 for Caden Helm.
Third made 3 of the first half for Minot North, starting to shoot it from downtown.
Oh, that steal by Offworth in the corner. Flavin trying some fancy ball handling there, but it goes out of bounds. Nehemiah Patra checks back in for the Braves. 9 minutes and 14 seconds left before Magic Towing halftime report. Break down our first half stats, first half analysis, and some scores from around the state thanks to North Dakota Score Feed. Ball stays with Turtle Mountain here. Also want to thank our sponsor, Shields of Minot and Bismarck. Every sporting good possible along with footwear and fashion. Shop online at shields.com, a proud supporter of the PSP Network's mission of promoting local athletes.
I was just there today, Owen, but I'm sorry I didn't get you anything for Christmas. I did do some shopping, though, but I did forget about you, my friend.
Ah, that's too bad. Caden Helm out to Carson Sessing. Far side of the court. Davis, that's his 3rd personal. Something to watch for there as Turtle Mountain's leader and the senior in first half foul trouble.
Cameron Jez, he's a problem down low there. The wingspan of him listed at 6'3". Looks like he even plays even bigger out there. He's really establishing himself down on the block in this one.
Sentinels will be in the bonus the remainder of the first half on Turtle Mountain's next team foul. And the block there was Helm, missed it. Second chance, Sessing makes it count.
Sessing is the 7th scorer in this first half for Minot North.
Flavin with the bucket. Well, they rotate so many. Coach Hishlin, he did say play about 9 or 10.
He did, yeah, he did.
We don't really see them very much, except for teams like Bismarck High. They usually keep them with just 7 guys. Breland, crafty, but couldn't finish. Rebound by Offworth, swarmed by Turtle Mountain. And a timeout called, a wise one there. Minot North's lead has ballooned to 20 with 8 minutes, 2 seconds left in half number 1. We'll take a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the PSP Network.
Why do I bank at First Western? Easy. They take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western, you can bank on us.
Stay in the know of every game that we're broadcasting this winter on the PSP Network. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow at Network PSP on Facebook and X. 4 basketball games tonight, another one tomorrow, plus hockey, as we are just getting underway with 300 live events this winter. Sessing, drive and kick, Jackanet near side, corner you bet.
How about that vision from Sessing? Gets the blow by, gets in the lane, finds Jackanet in the corner. 4th made 3 of the ball game for Minot North.
And in a matter of 6 seconds, they have the ball back. 36-13 advantage on the BNC National Bank scoreboard for Minot North. Braves in that zone defense. Minot North passes right through it. Bachmeyer had it blocked once, not a second time. Traden Bachmeyer to the Serve Pro free throw line.
The patience, you see it in the zone there. The patience of Minot North. Kind of have some open looks. They're passing those up, Owen. They're really getting the ball in the lane. Then they get the wide open three in the corner, really clicking. Such a really good passing team are these Sentinels.
Traden Bachmeyer. These two teams did play a year ago. Minot North playing a JV schedule, but Bachmeyer, I mean, this stat line, he went off against Turtle Mountain, misses the free throw there. 20 points, 17 rebounds in last year's 51-58 loss.
I was told he is a double-double threat every night he's on the court.
Already with 6 points in tonight's game. A couple of his own rebounds will help.
Yeah. I'll pad those stats a little.
Foul called against the Sentinels, and Sessing missed shot there underneath the basket by Asher Trottier. Jackinet running the floor and finishing with the right hand.
This balanced scoring has been really impressive for Minot North. Got 8 scorers in the first half. Gotta love that if you're
that
coach
sinking feeling you
Hishwin.
Yeah, that is something that I feel like has kind of taken over North Dakota basketball. One-dimensional scoring. You either shoot the three ball or you just play with the forwards down low, and not too many teams can play both inside and out.
Yeah, Minot North looked really, in the first half, they've looked terrific doing both. And I like the Braves. They're mixing it up defensively. They're trying to different things, but Minot North has really handled it well on the offensive end outside those first few minutes where we had a number of turnovers in this ballgame.
Jackinet breezes by the defense, couldn't make that layup. Pass goes off the back of Dakota, and then he throws an interception. Blind pass up to Jackinet. We got a Turtle Mountain player down as Bachmeyer finishes the layup, and this was on the pass attempt, or the pass from Helm down the court, just the hand connected with the face of Landon Dakota.
Yeah, that's just kind of a unfortunate situation there. Helm's basically throwing a no-look pass in that situation. The follow-through came into contact with Landon Dakota, so let's hope he's okay. He's getting looked at on the bench over here by the trainer.
6 minutes, 38 seconds to go in half number one. Minot North 42, Turtle Mountain 13. Foul called against Blickery in the backcourt. You know, our keys to the game, limit fouls. Coach Hishwin says we can't put teams at the free throw line. You are playing man-to-man full-court press. Like, fouls are going to happen. There's really no denying you're going to put another team in the bonus. It just got a little bit out of hand there at the wrong time against Red River, I think is what he was just saying.
Yeah, you're going to live with it, and you can see the way he's substituting. It's just like, hey, kind of like Wilhelm at Bismarck. I'm kind of getting that vibe, you know, hey.
It's not a full line change, but it almost works out to be.
We're not going 5 in, 5 out, but they're really he's counting on his guys playing hard out there for a few minutes and then giving them a breather. Doing a really nice job with that is Coach Hishwin.
Jackinet, the dish to Bachmeyer, fouled again. Traden Bachmeyer back to the Serve Pro free throw line, 24/7. Emergency service and trained technicians use advanced technology and specializing in fire and water cleanup and restoration at Serve Pro. Bachmeyer's been here a bit. Third trip. Gorneau and now Taven Dakota check in for the Turtle Mountain Braves. Braves have used 10 players in this first half as well. No points from the free throw line there for Traden Bachmeyer. Minot North is still hanging on to that 29-point lead. Blickery, a hard fall there on the rebound. Leads to a wide open Bachmeyer, but he missed the layup. Gets his own rebound again. Back out to Blickery, who's recovered. Trying to make some space for himself. Instead, passes to Jackinet. Baseline drive out to Carter. Another offensive board for the Sentinels. New shot clock. Blickery, no. 0 for 3 on that possession.
A lot of good things there. Sentinels just not able to not result in a basket on that end.
We've got a Ryan Family Dealerships replay here. Elias Grant thinking he has a quick layup. Blickery, I don't think he ever touched the basketball here, but it looks like a huge block.
Little block party there by Blickery there. I tell you what, Bachmeier's really getting to the free throw line. He's been really aggressive these last few minutes as we get down to 5:15 left in the first half.
This is the first end of a 1-and-1. Ball went out on Minot North. Minot North didn't want to put other teams at the free throw line, but they've missed quite a few now when they get to the charity stripe.
Yeah, they started out hot. They were 4 for 4, but they have missed their last 4, so just 50% here from the free throw line in the first half are the Sentinels.
Gorneau, pass deflected by Tamari Carter, and then a steal by Jacquinette. 2-on-1. Who's Breland going to defend? The ball gets back to Jacquinette, who misses the layup, but forces the jump ball after the fact. It'll stay with Minot North.
A lot of fast break opportunities in this first half by Minot North, something the Braves are going to have to address here as the first half comes to an end. Just under 5 minutes left.
And then we'll have the Magic Towing halftime report. Mention PSP Network. When they get you on the side of the road, get 50% off. $50 off, sorry. Carter, almost a blind pass out there to Cameron Jazz, but he banks the three, or cashes the three.
5 made threes in his first half by Minot North. So unselfish, the great ball movement, getting some wide open looks.
Ball hit the sideline there for Turtle Mountain. They give it right back to the Sentinels. There's the Jazz triple again. Flavin subs into the game for Minot North, and Weston Slater checks in for Turtle Mountain. Braves only have 3 timeouts remaining in the game. They took 2 early in this first half. I don't know the exact numbers. I think it's been about a 5-minute scoring drought here for Turtle Mountain.
Yeah, they've really struggled to get any sort of rhythm offensively in this game. Credit Minot North's defense.
Ball still loose. Carter picks it up. Rolling. It's picked up by the Braves and then stolen by Josiah Jacquinette. And he's going to draw the foul. Elias Grant will put Minot North in the double bonus. Jacquinette shooting 2 anyway.
Jacquinette has come off the bench in this ball game, been super aggressive from the get-go. 6'1" junior, really attacks the rim well. Already 5 points in this one, trying to add to his total.
Thanks, North Dakota Score Feed. We already have a final score tonight on the PSP Network. It's from Des Lacs, and it's a big win for the number 3 team in the state, Shiloh Christian. We'll have the final scores from that and also the Linton Shootout coming up in our Magic Towing halftime report.
Our friends at our friendly commentators, Corey and Jonas, are already done for a Friday night here.
Yeah.
We still got plenty of work to do. We're not going anywhere. Don't worry.
4 minutes remain in half number 1. 47-13 lead for Minot North on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Your life is busy. That's why they'll make managing your money easy with locations in North Dakota, Minnesota, and Arizona. You can also find them online at bnc.bank. How did Tamari Carter keep that basketball?
Just strength. The strength of Tamari Carter has been shown here in the first half for Minot North.
He's going to get called for the foul there, I believe. Trying to help his team gather that rebound off the Offworth miss. So the Braves will walk all the way down the floor for a 1-and-1 bonus trip to the Serve Pro free throw line.
At the line, shooting the 1-on-1, number 21.
A chance here for Turtle Mountain to break that long scoring drought with Taven Dakota, the sophomore guard, shooting the 1-and-1. Misses it. And then a turnover back to Turtle Mountain. A little bit sped up there were the Sentinels.
Yeah, the Braves have had some success in doing that at times, and it's really allowed them. I know they only got 13 points in this ball game, but the easier the buckets, they're trying. It's not for lack of effort, Owen.
A travel called there against the Braves. Bit of a slower pace of the game now as we get to the end of half number 1. Minot North up 34 points. It's 47-13 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Can't hit the 50-point mark there, but an offensive rebound gives them another chance. There goes Caden Helm. Well, the new school three-point play didn't work. How about the old-fashioned?
Really great effort by Offworth there, tipping that, keeping the ball alive. Sessing comes up with it. Then you see Helm just cutting across the lane there, rewarded for an N1 opportunity.
Caden Helm misses the free throw. Turtle Mountain didn't know it was one shot. Easy putback there for Camden Offworth. That's his first two-pointer of the season.
Yeah, we're into 9 scores in the ball game in the first half for Minot North.
Ball is dribbled off Dakota's own leg and out of bounds. Flavin sets up the offense. High post entry there to Jez. Helm in the lane. Offworth dives to the basket.
Just what a great set play there. Helm finding the cutting Offworth. He's been very active with his minutes here tonight. It's number 21, Camden Offworth.
Huge block here from Carson Sessing on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. For 50 years, Ryan has been a trusted name for car buyers in western North Dakota. Shop their entire inventory at driveryan.com. Ball does stay with Turtle Mountain, 25 to shoot. 2:35 left in the first half. Get the ball inbounded to Taven Dakota, over to Shire Dakota. Wesley Davis with the long three, missed it. Blickery with the board. Sentinels running again. Sessing tries to get the ball out to Helm, knocked out of bounds.
Sessing does such a good job. I know that ball's tipped out of bounds, but he does such a good job attacking the rim, finding his teammates with some open shots. You've seen it a number of times in this first half from number 23, Carson Sessing.
Today's broadcast of high school basketball on the PSP Network brought to you by Prestwich Orthodontics, specializing in braces and Invisalign for all ages. They offer 0% financing and free consultations, virtual or in office. Find them on mynotbraces.com. Three goes in and out from Cameron Jez. A steal in the backcourt and a layup miss. The tip by Blickery also no good. 2 minutes remain in half number 1. Coast to coast and a missed layup by Taven Dakota. Bounce pass up ahead to Sessing. Oh, that was flashy.
Another thing, he runs the floor so well, the unselfishness. That time he takes it himself for an easy layup.
One after another here in the first half. Steals in the backcourt with that press. Leads to a Blickery three. 58-13 lead. And then a turnover. Yes, it eventually does turn into one, and it turns into a Sessing layup. And a timeout, a much needed one there for Turtle Mountain, who's fallen behind 60-13 in this first half. We'll come back with the rest of half number 1 on the PSP Network.
Property owners in Bismarck and Minot seek transformation. ServPro's construction program brings both vision and precision. From that very first hammer strike to the final touch of paint, our dedication remains unwavering. It's not just about remodeling, it's about legacy. In Minot and Bismarck, ServPro is your partner in transformation. We don't just build back, we elevate every space.
Back in the Sentinel Arena today at Minot North High School in Magic City. High school basketball on the PSP Network, opening night of Division A and Division B boys season. Minot North, not their season opener though, but a home opener. First time ever in this building in a varsity game. Missed shot down the court by Dakota. 3 in the corner by Helm. Missed it. Loose ball picked up by Flavin. Easy finish with the left hand.
You see, it seems like every loose ball finding their way into a Minot North player's hands. A lot of easy buckets in this first half, underway to 62 already. Under a minute left to go.
And there's another example to your point. Oh, going up for the dunk there was Cameron Jez. He missed it. Oh, behind the back pass. He gets it again and draws the foul. A lot of could have been Magic City Home Leisure moves of the game. The missed dunk by Jez, then this behind the back pass you see on the replay. Sessing, where did that come from?
Little fancy there by number 23 Carson Sessing, trying to go behind the back. How about Jez trying to get up, show a little hops here, my friend?
First free throw is missed, but the second one is good for Cameron Jez. A 34-0 scoring run Minot North has had to end this second half. Still 38 seconds remain in it. Shire Dakota. Stopped there by Sessing, looking for somewhere to go with the ball. Gets it back. Dakota to Dakota again. Three's missed. Fast break for the Sentinels. Missed layup by Helm. Could be the last possession of half number 1, but that ball is going to roll out of bounds. So Minot North, one more chance to shoot before halftime.
You mentioned it, in this run, it's just the number of turnovers from the Braves. Minot North really turned up the defensive pressure.
No time to waste here. 5 seconds. Out to Sessing. Open three from the wing. Missed it. And there's the horn. First half comes to an end. Minot North scores the last 34 points of half number 1, and they have a 50-point advantage on the BNC National Bank scoreboard as we go into our Magic Sewing halftime report.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
The foundation of the financial planning approach at Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. It's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
Welcome into the Magic Towing halftime report on the PSP Network. On the BNC National Bank scoreboard, Minot North with a 63-13 lead over the Turtle Mountain Braves today. Magic Towing serving Western North Dakota. There's no job too big or too small for Magic Towing. All right, Bryce, you've got the numbers. They all add up in that first half. What are the individual scoring totals in this first half of today's game?
I'm going to start on Turtle Mountain side. Led in scoring by Breland. He had 5 in the first half. Putra added 4. 2 apiece for Gourneau and Dakota. Minot North side, really balanced attack. They had 9 scores in the first half. Led in scoring by number 11, Braden Blickery. He had 10 in this one in the first half. Flavin added 7. Carter with 6. Bachmeyer with 8. Jez with 8. Offart with 4. Helm with 7. Sessing with 6. Jacquinette had 7 in the first half as well. What a first half by Minot North. Really impressive. 63-13 is our score at the half.
Yeah, you score 63 points as a team in 1.5, and your leading scorer only has 10. I mean, everybody getting in on the fun for the Sentinels in that first 18 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, look at the balance under 10, 8, 8, 7, 6. Gotta love that. I said if you're Coach Hishwin, you gotta love the balance attack. Free throw line, 12 attempts for Minot North, just 1 for Turtle Mountain. Something we talked about, Owen. 6 made threes for Minot North in the first half, and just 1 for the Braves.
Now listen closely when I say this, because Bismarck High is a great team, but you can see some similarities here between Minot North and that team. There's going to be aggressive in-your-face defense, and if you turn the ball over like Turtle Mountain did in the first half, you're not going to enjoy your time playing the Minot North Sentinels, apparently.
That pressure, D, and it's substituting. You're bringing in different bodies. They were able to do that tremendously well. They kind of changed up their defensive look that time, went to a zone. Really unselfish team. That really stood out to me in the first half. Almost too unselfish at times. I'm kind of looking at Jacquinette and I'm looking at Carter sometimes saying, hey, maybe take that layup. But hey, really impressive first half by the Sentinels. 63-13, like I said. Gotta love that if you're a Sentinel fan here at Sentinel Arena.
Now some scores from elsewhere in North Dakota tonight, focusing solely on Division A and Division B. We'll start with the games you could have seen or you might be checking out right now on the PSP Network. Shiloh Christian, number 3 in Boys Division A, with a 76-48 win on the road against Des Lacs Burlington. Tell you what, that place out there in Des Lacs, it's a tough place to play. They play good defense, but Shiloh dropped 76 on the road in their season opener today. And in Division B, in the Linton shootout, Glenelg and Hebron, really a shootout for the Bearcats today. A 91-33 win over Strasburg-Zeeland, and pretty much the game of the night in North Dakota. Well, it's a late tip-off between Linton HMB and West Hope Newburgh. The Lions number 10 in the state in Division B. West Hope Newburgh, the defending champions, ranked number 1. I know we're going to see a lot of West Hope Newburgh on the PSP network tonight, or this season, and it starts tonight against Linton. Do you think West Hope Newburgh has what it takes to pull off the back-to-back?
Something we talk about in sports, and you ask a lot of coaches, and we know at upper levels, though, the number one thing they say that's hardest to do is repeat. You're being, you're kind of that team Super Bowl, each week or when they're playing you, and it's so hard to do. Going to be a tough task for West Hope preseason 1, but they got a lot of talent back, a lot of gifted shooters, a lot of gifted scorers. We know what Walker Broughton brings to the table. Tough little opening weekend. Some definite, going to be a definite test for them tonight and tomorrow for West Hope.
Well, Bryce, tell you what, Linton HMB wants in on that conversation. 3 minutes into their game at Linton High School, it's the Lions 7, West Hope Newburgh Sioux 2. West Hope Newburgh having an opening weekend. Number 10 in the state tonight, number 3 in the state tomorrow at that little gym in Wilton, North Dakota.
Yeah, I might. I don't know if I'm going to make it to the end of that game, Owen. I'm quite a bit older than you, and I might be in bed, so might have to count on you texting me a final from that one, my friend.
We have a second half of basketball coming up next on the PSP Network here from Minot. It's the Sentinels 63, Braves 13.
Jersey Mike slices your sub right in front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese, it has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah.
Order for Danny? Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Spas Etc. is excited to introduce the addition of the Master Spas line, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas and swim spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools and saunas. Come check out the outstanding lineup of Master Spas at Spas Etc.
Second half about to begin here on the PSP Network. Braves now going from right to left on your screen. Those maroon jerseys. Sentinels defending to begin half number 2. Going from left to right. Starters back in for Turtle Mountain. Did not see this starting 5 a whole lot. And actually they've mixed it up a little bit, I believe, coming out of the break. But the one player to really note that's back on the court, Cale Davis, in foul trouble with 3 fouls, 0 points.
Yeah, you'd like to see try and get Cale Davis going in this game. Such a vital part of what the Braves are trying to do offensively.
Well, just as Turtle Mountain thought they were going to snap an 8-minute and 30-second scoring drought, William Breland is called for a travel. So Minot North will finally get into their offensive set in this second half. Go all the way around the perimeter, now reversing the basketball. Finds Flavin outside the three-point line. Flavin, cross-court, skip to Helm, inside to an open Bachmeyer, powers up to the basket, misses, and has his shot blocked by Breland.
Yeah, good job by Breland. A little help defense coming over, getting the block, getting the Braves out in transition.
Cale Davis just can't get one to fall. Flickery stops. Skip pass, Flavin for 3, was open, missed it. Rebound for Turtle Mountain. For Minot North, just like we talked about in football a lot, you want to just kind of, in that sense, run the ball out here in the second half. Long 30-second possessions, make Turtle Mountain play defense, but we just have a basket there, snapping a scoring drought of over 9.5 minutes. We'll keep it here on the PSP Network to talk about that second half game plan, Bryce. Do you think any part of that is a factor here with a lead of now 48 points?
Yeah, you want to work the clock. You want to still continue to get some open shots, which I've been so impressed from a passing aspect from Minot North. The way they move the basketball has been really impressive. Look for them to continue that. Good shots into great shots. And just, you don't want to continue to put your foot on the gas necessarily, Owen. It's kind of a tough situation, but they're going to continue to run their sets and get some good looks.
As for Turtle Mountain, what's the goal here? Setting goals for yourself. What is it in this second half for DJ McGillis' team?
You see a lot of coaches in these situations. What they're going to do is, hey, let's take the first 4 minutes of this half. Let's go win the first 4 minutes, see where we're at, and kind of continue with that. Play the game in spurts, continue to try and get better, run your sets, take care of the basketball. When they've done that, they've gotten some good looks and been able to finish, but been a lot of turnovers forced by Minot North.
It's the first points of the night for Cale Davis there for Turtle Mountain before the First International Bank and Trust timeout. And 3 points in response by Cameron Jez, the new game high 11. Into the lane goes Nehemiah Putra. Fadeaway, missed it. Rebound goes down to Braden Blickery. Lobs up to Bachmeyer. Well positioned there against Asher Trotter, who gives up about 3-4 inches to Bachmeyer.
Bachmeyer's been terrific in the post down low. Such a big target for them. The 6'4" senior saying, hey, Blickery, I'm open. Feed it to me here.
Long inbounds, but a little bit too long there. As Davis tried to get the ball to Asher Trottier, and the Sentinels will inbound from the other side of the court. (68-15) lead for Minot North on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Flavin is fouled. Caden Flavin joined a little bit late to the football party in the fall, but once he was able to get on the field playing some all-conference level defensive back, we saw his athleticism out there for the Sentinels on the gridiron.
Athleticism is right. Taking a look at him tonight, Owen, he looks even quicker this year on the court. I talked about his speed, his quickness, the ability to get in the lane. Really impressive tonight from Mr. Flavin.
Makes the first free throw there. And now a whole new group of Turtle Mountain Braves checking the game. I think it's a lot of players that haven't been in the first half either. Chase Peltier, Easton Peltier. Tell you what, one of the standouts from that JV game was Easton Peltier, number 11. Offensive rebound after the missed free throw. A foul against Blickery there.
That was a very competitive down to the wire JV game between these two.
That came down to Peltier on that last possession. It's his shot, missed it, and Minot North won by 2, 57-55.
That was a great play design, though. They got a really good look there to try and tie that ball game up.
Putra, with a defender in his face there, misses the shot, but a rebound, and player for Turtle Mountain draws the foul.
We do apologize, Owen. I don't see a number 14 on our roster sheet. See if we can get
feel like we're going to find out who number 14 is here soon. And nope. Makes the first free throw, though. Balin Frederick. He's listed as number 13 right now. He is wearing number 14 tonight.
I knew we'd get it right. We
usually do.
We do our best to. A lot of homework goes into this, and we really pride ourselves on getting the names right and getting the numbers and all that. We do a lot of that. Owen is really good at it.
Balin Frederick goes 2 for 2 at the Surf Pro free throw line, and then Minot North's number 14, Traden Bachmeyer, finishes again at the rim.
Traden Bachmeyer already 12 points in this game. Like I said, he's been really impactful down low for the Sentinels.
Elijah Thomas off the bench for Minot North gets the rebound on the other end and then pokes the ball away from Frederick. Flavin with the steal to Blickery. Blickery had it knocked out of his hands. Ball is just flying in the air. Here's a three, another bench player in. Call it a pass to Braden Blickery. It was Trajan Jumpstad that put up the three.
If you ask Trajan Jumpstad, he's going to say, yeah, I was trying to throw a little alley-oop to my friend Mr. Blickery underneath.
71-19 lead for Minot North. 14.5 remaining in the ballgame. Spin move. Oh, pretty from Taven Dakota.
You saw that a couple times from Taven Dakota in the first half. Just couldn't get him to fall. Nice little spin move there in the lane. Gets that one to go.
Pass inside to Bachmeyer. Step through, and he's blocked from behind by Chase Peltier. The 5'8 freshman guard just rips it out of the hands of Traden Bachmeyer. Here's the Ryan Family Dealerships replay of Dakota's made basket. Right past Jumpstad to 2 points. And Ryan Dealerships, the commitment and respect for their customers is as strong today as it was 50 years ago. Experience a difference when you visit one of their 5 locations in Minot or Wilson, or shop online at driveryan.com. Sessing with a missed layup. Dakota again. Called for the charge.
Yeah, I think that was a good call. Both officials kind of gave each other a look like, well, what do you got? Well, I got this, and they seem to agree on that. So, way to sacrifice your body there.
Second foul called on Taven Dakota in the game. Second team foul on the Braves this half. Trailing by 54. Sessing to the free throw line. Stops, pivots back out to Jelmstad. 10 on the shot clock. The lowest it's been pretty much all day long. Sessing never got himself back into play there, I think is the call.
Kind of reestablish yourself there, but you see the quickness of Sessing. I know he wasn't able to finish there at the rim, but great attack there.
Peltier brings the ball across the timeline. Really no room to breathe there with Offworth with the defense. Dakota misses the triple. Foul is going to be called. Frederick reaching in.
Hasn't. It's been a lot of one and dones for the Braves tonight. Minot North so relentless, rebounding the basketball, really eliminating any second chances in this ball game tonight.
Well, at halftime, to go on to a totally different subject here, Bryce. Thanks to North Dakota Score Feed. A score update from Linton as there's a no-look miss from Offworth, and the ball's going to get stolen. We might have to hang on here for a second.
Hot potato, Owen.
Could be a fast break here for the Braves. Kick out three to Peltier. No. All right, back to my point. At the half, we said Linton HMB had a 7-2 lead on West Hope Newburgh. Check it again. West Hope Newburgh's up 12-7.
Nice.
Things can change in the blink of an eye.
Nice little 10-0 spurt by West Hope there to regain the lead.
We saw a 34-0 run at the end of this first half today from Minot. Built the lead for the Sentinels, 63-13 at the break. And as more and more new players check into the game, I don't know, it looks like this is the starting lineup back in for Turtle Mountain. Dakota gets the inbounds pass onto Elias Grant, top of the key. Trottier on the drive, misses from the left side. Sessing rebound, up to Elijah Thomas. Controlled the basketball well with the defense flying by, couldn't finish the layup.
Great find by Sessing, getting out on the fast break, trying to get Another scorer in the column was Elijah Davis, not able to capitalize.
Foul called there on the Sentinels. Well, this is the last AA opponent Turtle Mountain's going to face this season, but their schedule doesn't necessarily get easier after this one. They will play 5 teams this season that went to the State A tournament a year ago, 4 of them in non-conference play.
What a scheduled DJ McGillis came up with in his first season.
Not only that, they'll play the defending state champion Devils Lake twice in a home-and-home.
Devils Lake so talented. Going to be a team we talk about at the end of the year when it comes to Class A hoops, my friend Owen.
Trottier from just inside the three-point line. That goes in.
I always call that the Dwayne Wade shot. Dwayne Wade kind of made that famous with the Miami Heat. Always took that jump shot 1 foot in from the three-point line.
Cale Davis, no good. How about this, Bryce? All the scorers in the second half for Turtle Mountain did not score in the first half.
Yeah, good to see the Braves are really competing still, trying to get in some sort of rhythm offensively.
Tamari Carter with the and one.
You saw a lot of that in the first half. Tamari Carter, so great, the athleticism he possesses, getting to the rim there, getting a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
24/7 emergency service and trained technicians using advanced technology and specializing in fire and water cleanup and restoration. It's ServPro, bringing you the ServPro free throw line. No good from Tamari Carter. 8 points in the game for the Minot North senior. William Breland with a reverse layup.
7 in this game for Breland. He's been aggressive with his opportunities, scoring the basketball.
Blickery on the other end. It's just layup lines here in Minot North.
That from Blickery. You see him score a variety of ways. He really likes to shoot the three ball, but really good at attacking the rim as well. So many players on this Sentinel team, so versatile in their ways of scoring the basketball.
Right, for the second time in the second half, a group of 5 Turtle Mountain Braves have been checking into the game. And we opened the show by saying there is a lot of question marks about both teams, and it seems we figured out a little bit more about Minot North today, but in their season opener, offensive rebound tip to Jack Gannett for 3. He'll miss that. Another chance, though. Again, points in the paint for Minot North, building their lead. It's now 81-25, but just thinking, is Coach McGillis mixing up some of these rotations to find that starting 5?
Yeah, you're looking for anything momentum-wise. Any sort of combination, you're going to try some different things. Obviously, this game hasn't went as planned against Minot North, but you're going to try a few different things when a deficit is like this, when you're facing a deficit, I should say.
Dakota to Gourneau for 2. 27-81 on the BMC National Bank scoreboard. Minot North, the home team, in the lead. Today's broadcast of high school basketball on the PSP Network also brought to you by the UPS store located on South Broadway in Minot inside the Marketplace Foods Plaza. For all your packing and shipping needs, it's the UPS store. Inbound to Jackanet. Hands off to Carter. Money.
Nice little screen, nice little out-of-bounds play. Getting a little jump shot from Carter. He's up to double figures in this game with 10.
Petra lost it. Carter right down the middle, through 2 defenders. And now Turtle Mountain runs the other way. That'll be a blocking foul there on Flavin. Might have been in the circle.
Yeah, it looks like he might have had some portion of his foot. Good try there by Flavin, trying to draw the offensive foul. He's giving himself up there, but I think it might have been some part of his foot, like you said, Owen, in the restricted area.
Here comes a whole nother new 5 for the Braves off the bench. They dress 15. They're all getting playing time here in the second half.
Might have heard maybe our comments about Jordan Wilhelm and the Bismarck Demons and what they do.
Pull up 3, Chase Peltier off the mark. Rebound to Flavin. Halfway through our second half of basketball today on the PSP Network. Thank you for joining us. There's a three in the corner for Easton Peltier.
Nice shot there by Peltier. No hesitation in the corner. Knockdown three.
Helm misses the layup. Braves stay in the fast break there. Floater from inside the lane's no good by Taven Dakota. Carter, Euro step, but lost the handle.
Seen that. I'm really impressed. Amari Carter, his athleticism really jumps off the page here. You've seen it live. Super impressed by him in this game. The 6'2 forward, the senior, does a lot of things well for the Sentinels.
Before the shot, there was a foul on the ground called against Wyatt Dakota.
Not to be confused with Dakota. It is Dakota.
Dakota, the senior, off the bench for Minot North. Turtle Mountain will be shooting the bonus the rest of the way. A foul there called against the Braves. Taven Dakota. 7 minutes, 29 seconds, and we have a running clock here in the second half. And AA basketball, a lead of 30 or more. Right now it's at 55 for Minot North.
Yeah, really impressive home opener from the Sentinels to respond. Things didn't go well down the stretch against Red River, but they've really responded well today. The defensive pressure, the great passing, multiple finishes, just top to bottom, really impressive effort.
Now, Minot North, the last 2 years, it's not like they haven't been playing basketball. They've played a sophomore schedule in 22-23, a JV schedule 23-24, but all those games, home games at least in the Minot Auditorium, this is their first varsity game or first game in general in this building.
Yeah, you could, listening to the buzz out in the area out by the concession stands, the fans were so excited and really looking forward to some Sentinel basketball this season at the varsity level.
Carson Sessing with a made layup. And on the other end, Asher Trottier over the defense.
But you got to love it. If you're Coach DJ McGillis, you've got 8 people in the scoring column here in the second half doing it a different ways, some contributions from a lot of players in the second half.
It's looking like the Pro-Am basketball out here. Just basket after basket in the second half, layup after layup. Sessing followed by Dakota. And then the layup there by Offworth.
Yep, you did. Yep, that was correct. Offworth.
Frederick with the three.
I'm caught up, Owen. I try to get this right. I do my best to do that. And how about Frederick? He's contributed very nicely in the second half for the Braves. Oh, here comes another line change, my friend.
We've got 8 new players checking in the game. P announcer Scott Cattell, he's got a lot of names to read right now. Looks like we do have one new player checking into the game for Minot North. That's Aaron Garza, who wears number 30.
You were talking a little soccer, correct?
Yeah, Aaron Garza. Minot North soccer player, their first varsity season in the fall. A lot of key wins for Minot North as they head into year 2. Got a foul there against North, so like I mentioned earlier, the Braves will be shooting the 1-on-1 bonus the rest of the night for the last 5 minutes. Braylon misses free throw number 1. Want to remind you as well, sponsor the PSP Network, Planet Pizza. Call now 701-852-1700 to place an order. Serving the Magic City for over 25 years.
Sounds good tonight, Owen. Maybe get a little chicken Alfredo pizza when on my way home.
I don't know if you were catching any postseason volleyball coverage, but we had a Planet Pizza delivery there to the Minot Auditorium, and there looked like it was a taco pizza.
Oh,
it looked like there was lettuce on there, but then there was pickles on top.
Oh, the old bacon cheeseburger, I believe
Okay,
that would be.
Well, there we go.
What that's going to be, Owen. You're going to have to
I didn't
go
get to
down.
taste any of it to find out what it was, but bacon cheeseburger with pickles on it might be the new move at Planet Pizza.
We might have to try for a little on-air delivery ourselves one night, Owen. See if we get Planet Pizza to bring one of those. You could try it out.
Trevor Haas, our camera guy, he agrees. Looks like we're trying to fix the clock here.
Yeah, I'm not
Shot clock to 22 seconds. 4:18 to go in the game. We'll have the planning team financial advisor Shots Crossroads postgame show to follow. Talking with our Sport Clips MVP. You might have to bring like 4 Sentinels up here talking to them.
Yeah, it's really been a team effort. We talked about the balanced scoring, the team defense, all been clicking for the Sentinels.
Wyatt Dakota eventually going to get called for a travel there. Turtle Mountain right back into action here. Catching Minot North, walking down the court. Shire Dakota falling down. He's going to draw the foul. Going to go against Aaron Garza.
We talked about those line changes. It seems like some of the things the Braves have done here, Coach DJ McGillis here in this second half, have seemed to work, and he's finding that rotation stuff, trying to try some different things, maybe take over to the next game.
Shire Dakota with 2 made free throws, the 11th different score for Turtle Mountain tonight. I'll call a quick timeout. We'll take it with them on the PSP Network. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit them online at planningteam.com, helping clients work toward financial freedom. Any good scores from around the state thanks to North Dakota Score Feed?
Yeah, Bismarck Legacy, I've got it as 65-61 over Red River. 2 minutes left in that ball game, Owen.
A Red River team that's receiving votes this week by the media poll, and a Red River team who defeated Minot North over the weekend. Got to do something with the ball here. And it looks like another timeout is called by DJ McGillis. I'm going to have to head to the bench here, as that was Elias Grant that just fell on the basketball.
It kind of looked like it's almost like recovering a fumble there, Owen, saying, hey, our possession here, turnover.
Pass out to Shire Dakota. He's got the last 5 for Turtle Mountain tonight.
Third made 3 in this one for the Braves. Shooting that with some confidence was Shire Dakota. You know, a name like Shire, I got to love it. Duke head coach John Shire, I know it. You love it when I talk Duke basketball, Owen.
South Dakota State, Creighton, and on to the pros, Baylor Shireman.
Shireman, heck of a scorer. Gosh, he could really light up the scoreboard.
Here's Dakota's 3 from the corner again. Condon in motion. And a foul on the other end of the court against Minot North, so Dakota back at the Surf Pro free throw line. 91-42 Minot North on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Free throw missed by Dakota. Rebound goes down to Jelmstad. Turn them out and bring up a full court press here. It's working until that passes. Sent up the court to Elijah Thomas. Layup missed. Garza offensive rebound. Put back rolls in. 2 points for Aaron Garza.
That ignites the Sentinel bench there. Really excited. Garza into the ball game, getting into the stat sheet, the scoring column.
First varsity points for Garza. Jacquinette gets it across the timeline and now attacks the hoop. Pass back to Garza, nearly lost out of bounds. Jelmstad swings to Dakota. No. Off the front of the rim. Garza, another rebound. Ball's on the court. We're going to get a jump ball here going to Turtle Mountain.
The place was ready to erupt there. Wyatt Dakota casting up the three. Really lit. The bench was real excited about that, Owen. Really hoping that one was going to fall.
Frederick in the corner for Turtle Mountain. Up to Trottier. Now Chase Peltier. Everybody getting their name called in this possession. It's Peltier right in the middle of the lane.
Nice passing there. Nice finish by Chase Peltier in the lane.
Going to run out of room in our box score here, as that is score number 12 for Turtle Mountain.
Yeah, my sheet, if you look over at my sheet, Owen, it is kind of messy, but I'm...
We make enough room here for 15, and that's how many Turtle Mountain has on the roster. There's 2 points for Taven Dakota. He has 4 in the game. Less than a minute remains in tonight's high school basketball broadcast on the PSP Network. Garza, layup's good. 95-46.
By Garza Owen here. Couple buckets for him.
Pull up 3 from Easton Peltier. Offensive rebound goes to Taven Dakota, and here we go again, back and forth scoring.
Taven Dakota up to 6 in this ballgame. Nice second half effort from him.
Shot clock still on. Clock is running though on Minot North, down to 22 seconds, and now the shot clock resets. And no more offense will be needed tonight. 95's enough for Minot North. Their first win as a varsity program comes in their first home game as well. Over Division A, Turtle Mountain will recap it in our planning team financial advisors. Shots Crossroads postgame show next on the PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. It's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Time for our planning team financial advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show. Your post-game headquarters is Shots Crossroads. Order online at shotscrossroads.com for their delicious menu that includes the famous number 99. Minot North almost got to that number today.
Yeah.
Shots Crossroads bringing you the post-game show tonight. 95-48 win for Minot North. You know, they scored 95 points on offense, but that defensive effort really is what won this game so significantly for the Sentinels tonight.
Yeah, just a tremendous defensive effort, the ball pressure, creating turnovers, getting out in transition. I know I sound like a broken record. The unselfishness, the great passing of Minot North. Huge win for them. The home opener here, Sentinel Arena, 95-48.
As for the individual numbers, you got them all counted up after 143 points.
I might need to take a break in between these, but I do believe I got them right, Owen.
153 points, sorry.
The totals did match up, so I do believe I have them right. I'll start on Turtle Mountain side. Cale Davis had 2 in this ball game. Putra with 4. Number 11, Peltier with 3. Landed Dakota with 2. Trottier with 4. Taven Dakota with 6. Breland with 7. Frederick with 7. Gornau had 4 in this one. Grant with 2. Peltier, number 4, he had 2 points in this ball game. And Shire Dakota with 5. Minot North side, really balanced attack, super impressive from them. Flavin had 8. Blickery with 14. Carter with 12. Bachmeyer with 12. Jez with 11. Offhorth with 8. Helm with 7. Sessing with 10. Jack Annette with 9. Garza with 4. I had a quick story, Owen.
Oh, yes?
I was talking about Shire. His dad just came over to me, a guy I used to play high school basketball against. JC Dakota's his name. Mentioned his kid, Shire Dakota, number 1. He's named after John Shire, the Duke coach.
God.
And he flashed me the lanyard of Duke, big Duke guy. Pretty cool little moment. He asked me if I still talk to a good friend of mine, Matt Whitwer, famous Minot High alum basketball player. It was a cool little moment. He's like, that's so awesome. No, cool moment.
Well, you guessed right in the middle of the game. You said, hey, not many people have that name. Shire Dakota is one of them. Well, we will talk to our Sport Clips MVP of the game very shortly. We won't tell you who it is just yet. Wait till the other end of this commercial break to find out on the PSP Network.
An injury can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
The foundation of the financial planning approach at Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
Why do I bank at First Western? Easy. They take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western, you can bank on us.
Well, we still don't have our Sport Clips MVP of the game up here with us yet, so it's just a little bit of time to talk about maybe a different award. The Magic City Home Leisure move of the game. Minot North, it has to be those fast breaks, turnover into points. We saw it so much tonight on the Sentinels' part.
Yeah, we saw it a number of times, just like you just said. Now, the ability to create turnovers, getting out on the break, getting some easy buckets, great passing, just all around tremendous effort from the Sentinels this evening.
How about what's coming up next? We'll start with the 1-1 Minot North Sentinels. That is it for their at least non-conference schedule before they play a WDA opponent. They'll go up against Bismarck Legacy on Tuesday on the PSP Network from Bismarck. Be a good test for Minot North. That's a Legacy team that we talked to Coach Hischlin about his thoughts on them, and he said it's a team they're familiar with from last year's JV schedule, but obviously they have a guy that's going to be coming up to Minot next year, Parker Falcon, on their team.
Yeah, Parker Falcon, the do-it-all scorer, such a talent. Going to be a real test for Minot North. Mr. Hischlin seemed up to the challenge. They're excited to get their conference play going next week at Legacy.
Yeah, next week. Not just Legacy on the schedule, but also the 20th of December, a week from today, on the road against Dickinson, a team you kind of like this year in the WDA.
I have talked. I've talked about Dickinson a number of times. A team, kind of. I don't know if you want to call them a sleeper. The WDA is so loaded. I think Dickinson has really improved. I'm really excited to see their team this year play.
Quickly here before our Sport Clips MVP comes up to the table. Turtle Mountain starts the season 0-1. They'll be on the road on Tuesday against the Hazen Bison before they take on Beulah. It'll be a while, though, until they play a conference game, but we mentioned that schedule already. It's loaded. 5 state tournament teams from a year ago.
I like that from DJ McGillis. You know, really try and see, find your identity, a first-year coach, and they're trying to figure a lot of things out, and that's what they're going to do. They're playing some tough opponents, and you got to give some credit to Coach McGillis for doing that.
Well, it's time to meet our Sport Clips MVP of the game. Today he's joined us way up here atop Sentinel Gymnasium. It's Carson Sessing. Carson, home opener. How did it feel to play on this court for the first time?
It felt great to get out there with our teammates, get a win on our first home game, so it felt great.
Carson Sessing, I talked to you a lot about you in the pregame. You're doing the dirty work. You're a grinder out there. One thing that really stands out to me about this Sentinel team, the unselfishness, spreading the basketball around. A lot of players in double-figure scoring tonight. Talk about that from your perspective, what you guys do, moving the ball around so well.
Yeah, I think we're pretty deep as a team, and we got a lot of guys that are talented, so we can afford to really get after it and make those hustle plays.
Yeah, those hustle plays really made this game. You guys went on a 34-0 scoring run to end the first half, and it really all started with defense. Talk about that side of the ball today.
Yeah, it always starts on defense, and, I mean, it was just hustling up and down the whole time. That's kind of what we like to – our first game, we like to kind of set a standard as our team that we're that team that likes to hustle, so.
And then you make those turnovers when you get across half court, and you always have your eyes up making those passes, whether it's you receiving them or you throwing the ball up the court. How much is that drilled? When you pick up the ball, we're looking down the court, we got guys running the floor.
Yeah, I mean, we're all on the same page. We've been playing together all summer, and we've just been getting on the same page, so it's that teamwork. So.
All right, well, Carson, great job today. Thank you for joining us, and best of luck this season.
Thank you.
All right, Sport Clips MVP Carson Sessing will conclude our broadcast next on the PSP Network.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. It's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
All right, it's about time for us to get off the air here on the PSP Network, so you can get over to our broadcast crew from Linton. They have a good game that's in the second half between West Hope Newburgh and Linton HMB right now. We will be back on the air tomorrow from Magic City Campus Gymnasium. First time we get to watch the Minot High Majets on the court. We've seen every varsity team now in Minot at the AA level. What a week on the PSP Network. I'll tell you what, it's not only the Majets we're going to be watching tomorrow, the West Fargo Horace Hawks, the EDC's preseason pick to win the conference. It should be fun tomorrow afternoon from Minot High School.
It's must-see TV tomorrow, and you got to tune in. We're going to be there for West Fargo Horace versus Minot High, two of the premier teams in AA hoops. On the girls' side, really excited to see Maggie Fricky back. We know what she brings to the table. Great to see her healthy. Hey, Horace is going to come in. They're going to believe they can win that game. We are in store for a good one tomorrow, my friend.
As for today, that does it for our planning team, financial advisors, Shots Crossroads postgame show. For our great PSP Network crew putting on tonight's show, my color commentator Bryce Gutnick, I'm Owen Patterson, repeating your final score for the final time. It's Minot North 95, Turtle Mountain 48. Again, we'll be back tomorrow afternoon for a 2 o'clock Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. 2:30 tip-off between West Fargo Horace and Minot High. Hopefully you join us then, but until then, have a good night, everybody.
Presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Name it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession,
Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FinRun Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak, or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.